Welcome back everyone to more NASCAR 21 Ignition. And in today's video, we're going to change the one AI setting that the game gives us access to, and that's difficulty. For the first couple of videos at both Bristol Dirt as well as Darlington, we've been on champion level difficulty, which is actually the second hardest mode. Today, we're going to bump that up to the max difficulty of extreme and see how we do at Atlanta. Now, a couple of issues to take care of. First, I will be using my Logitech G920 wheel and pedal set as I do in all of my racing videos. Also, we will not be using any driving aids. In fact, I'll show you a screenshot here in just a moment as we head to the track of exactly what those settings look like. And I'll be playing on the PC version through Steam. So with that in mind, let's take care of the last few settings. Again, these are almost entirely the same as what we've used at the previous gameplay videos, but let's very quickly go through these. Now, of course, we're only going to do a race session, which means that we're going to start last because that way we can see the AI behavior and see if we can work our way forward, and of course, to see if we can finish a 15% race, which at Darlington proved to be a bridge too far for us. So we're hoping for a little bit better today. A couple more things that I do want to touch on. We'll come back to the damage here in just a second. But first, I have turned the NASCAR rules back on. That has been my default since I started testing with the game until we got to Darlington, which I explained in that video was because I had to turn that off because I was getting weird black flag issues and could not figure out where they were coming from. So I just simply turned it off. So today I'll turn that back on. So far, I have not seen any weird issues at Atlanta. So we're going to hope for the best. Now back to the damage model. Now you've got some different options here. I have left it at no damage whatsoever, but you can leave on just visual damage where it doesn't affect the handling of the car, but you can at least see the damage. And then of course you have the complex or realistic damage. The reason I leave the damage model at no damage whatsoever is because I have seen some glitches even just using visual damage. To give you an example, I was doing a test race, and off the top of my head, I cannot remember which track it was. But at the very start of the race, I actually spawned in with damage, and the hood was flopping around all over the place from the very start of the race. So basically, since then, I've said, no, we're not even going to deal with that. So I've just simply turned off the damage, and we're going to do, just like we have in all of our videos so far, we're going to do the best with what we got. So once again, 15% race starting from the rear. I'm hoping that things go a lot better than Darlington, and I think they should because Atlanta is a much wider track. So at the very least, we should have the ability to stay out of the way of the AI, or at least that's the plan. So with that in mind, let's head to the track.
All right, coming to green here.
All right, let's get everything set. We're going to go with this camera. I cannot wait until, well, I'm hoping that eventually I get to where I can use the cockpit camera again because that is my preferred one. If you haven't been with me in the first couple of gameplay videos where I talk about that, the reason I'm not using it now is because of the sound as well as information. The information you're seeing on the screen from the leaderboard, the number of laps, all that kind of stuff, most of it doesn't exist from the cockpit camera. But then the absolute worst thing about the cockpit camera right now is the sound. All you hear is the transmission whine. That's pretty much it. Everything else is extremely muffled, if there at all, which is kind of understandable given the fact that you're inside the car. I get it, but I do not want to hear the transmission whine as my only sound. So maximum difficulty, so far so good. We're at least able to keep up with the back of the field. Now I'm going to try to hang out with these guys a little bit and see if we can make some passes. But of course the top side is what they're probably going to leave open. You can see there's a lot of erratic behavior as they come through the tri-oval. There you can see the AI. Oh, look out. You can see the AI getting down on the apron. I mean, all of this is common behavior, so none of this is new to us at this point. Ooh. A lot of brake checking right there. So I'm going to try to stay out of the way. Now I'm just using the default setup. I didn't move the slider to loose or tight. If anything, I would have moved it toward loose. All right, the 51 just moved right up in my way there. I was trying to get a nice head of steam before we got to turn 1 to try to go and run that third groove, but he killed all that momentum.
Got one left. All right, keep it high.
All right, so
Still
I had to
Still
basically
all
drag
clear.
the brake the entire way down the
Stay right.
straightaway to keep off the
Stay
51. So,
Still
I mean, we
next
can
to you.
keep up, but so far, no
Still
passes.
there. All clear. All clear.
All clear, all clear. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance. Should we get up to the pack that you can see that has clearly formed right in front of the few cars we have here at the back of the field, should we get up there to them, the spotter is going to go nuts.
2 inside.
And probably
you're 3
get
wide.
stuck.
2 inside. You're 3 wide. 3 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 3 3 3 2 in.
All right.
3 3 2.
We're 3
3
wide. I'm going to
2
stay
3
out of
3
these
3
guys'
wide.
way.
2
I'm going
down
to try
there.
to hug
3
this
wide.
wall.
2 down there.
So I'm trying to stay out of their way because first and foremost, we got 49 laps and I would love so much to be able to actually run those. Regardless of where we finish, I mean, honestly, if we finish dead last, but we're able to finish the entire race, that feels like a
Stay
win
right.
at this point. That's where we are in the
Still
state of this
inside.
game.
All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. 1 left. All clear.
He gets a little happy with that clear. Gets a little excited
One
to tell me
left.
clear, and then
Clear all
a
around.
split second
Stay
later, he's
right.
like, oh, by the way,
Clear all around.
he's right beside you. All right, looks like we are actually clear here. So let's try to get down to the bottom a little bit, and we are 2.1 seconds behind the pack. Can we run them down? Now, we're easily wide open at this place, and I mean easily. There is no reason, unless you're in traffic, of course, that you would even think about lifting. So basically right now, what I'm going to try to do, and you can already see we're running them down pretty quick here. I'm just going to try to turn the steering wheel the least amount I can. So as I look forward, I see basically 2 packs. We have the main pack right here in front of us that we're closing in on. And as soon as we get a little bit closer, we'll catch the draft and we'll probably move in very quickly on them. We've already made up almost a second on them in about 2 laps. So we're getting there. But then I see a little bit smaller pack that looks like it might have, what, maybe 6 or 8 cars in it ahead of that. So, all right, let's see what happens when we get to the pack. They are clearly running 2 and looks like some 3 wide there. Again, nothing new. We've seen that before. They did this at Darlington, which is the last place on earth you'll be doing that. So we know that's their normal at this point. The question is, can we try to sneak by maybe on the high side? Right now we're just getting free laps. We're just clicking off laps when we're really not around any AI. Because if you look in the top left-hand corner of the leaderboard, you can see that there's nobody pressuring us from behind. They're 6 7/10 of a second behind us, so they are several car lengths behind. That's probably about to change here very shortly because we have all but caught the back end of this pack. And yeah, they're pretty much 2 by 2. Now, this will change the handling of my car. The one good thing I can say about this game at this point is that when you're in the pack, it does affect the handling. If you're straight following cars, then I'm going to have to start lifting here. The exception to that might be if I can run that third groove. All right, this makes me very nervous through here. Very nervous because these guys are moving all over the place. The exception might be if I can get up on this third groove. Nope, I had to crack the throttle a little bit there. So we'll see how this goes.
2 inside. You're
guys,
3
watch
wide.
out.
3 wide. You're up top. 3
Some of
wide.
these
2
erratic
down there.
moves just make me very nervous. Even with damage off, I don't want to hit anything. Cars, walls, anything. You saw me lightly
Got one
rub
left.
the wall
Still
coming
inside.
through the front stretch earlier.
Still next to you. 3
That's the
wide,
lesser of
2
two
down there.
evils at this
3
point.
wide. You're up top. 3 wide. 2 down there. 3 wide. 2 down
Oh,
there.
that is
3 wide. You're up
extremely
top.
tight.
3 wide. You're up top. Stay right.
Yes, I was extremely tight
Three
going through
wide,
that
two
corner.
down there, two inside, you're
All right, I
three
am
wide.
off the gas right now going down the straight.
Three wide, you're up top, two inside, you're three wide.
Okay, so
three
I'm not
wide,
going to be
you're
able to
up
hold
top,
this
three
down.
wide,
Maybe if
two
I
down
tried
there, three wide, two down there.
the looser end of the slider for the setup, maybe I could keep that pegged. Oh,
Three wide,
hello.
you're up top.
I appreciate
one
you
left,
coming right
three
down in
wide,
front of me
two
there.
down there, three wide, two down there. Clear all around.
All right, so that tells me how the AI are going to behave here. Now we're just going to have to see if we can deal with this and make some passes. Because this car is tight right now, and I mean tight. Now that I have gotten into the pack,
Three wide, two down there. Three wide, two down there. Two
trying to give
inside,
myself a
you're
little bit
three
of
wide,
room
three wide,
against
you're
this
up top.
wall.
Stay right.
because this car is so tight, I'm having to chase it around a little
wide,
bit.
you're up top.
Oh,
three
please
wide,
don't.
two down there. Two inside, you're three wide. 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 Three wide, two down
All
there.
right, so I'm just
three
sort of
wide,
pedaling
you're up
this
top.
car a little
Two
bit through the
inside, you're
corner.
Three wide. Two inside, you're three wide. Three, two, three, two, three,
Because remember, we're at lap 15 of 49.
Three wide, two down there. Got
So I
one
do
left.
want to try to make some passes, a lot of them,
One down low.
but at some point I'm
All right,
trying
hold
to
your line.
also...
Still next to you.
'Cause I
Three
still
wide,
have
you're up
bad
top.
memories
Two
from
inside, you're
Darlington.
three wide, two down
Lots of
there.
bad memories,
Three
in
wide,
fact.
two down there.
Oh, that was
Three,
just...
two,
that behavior on the front stretch is the stuff of nightmares. Can I get down? I can get down there and try to get behind him, but I don't know that that's a good idea. Again, visions of Darlington are in my head.
Three wide, two down there. Three wide, two
Oh,
inside,
okay.
you're
All
three
right,
wide.
let's just
Two
brake check.
inside, you're three wide, two down there.
We'll do that. So, my bad, 47. Sir Stenhouse.
Two inside, you're three wide. Two inside, you're three wide.
Or as Kyle Busch called him, Spin
Stay
House.
right. All clear. All clear.
Okay, a little bit of a calm, maybe before the storm again.
Two
Oh, what are
inside,
these
you're
guys
three
doing
wide.
on
Two
entry?
inside, you're three wide. Three wide, you're
All right,
up
so that's
top.
something else I'll
Three
have to
wide,
adjust
two
for.
down there. Two inside, you're three wide. Three wide, two down
Yeah,
there.
these guys are
Three
running this
wide,
more like
two
it's
down there.
Daytona.
Three wide, two down there. Three wide,
Okay.
you're up top. Three wide, two down
That
there.
was a bit
Three
extreme,
wide, you're up
even
top.
for what I
Three
thought he
wide,
was
you're
gonna
up
do.
top. Two inside,
down
you're
here
three
on him a
wide.
little
Three
bit
wide,
more.
you're up top. Three wide,
Now,
two
it's
down there.
pretty easy
Three wide,
to
two down there.
run the high side, particularly at Kansas. I've got to do a video for you guys at Kansas. Kansas, you can get right on that wall very nicely and run up there. And you can do the same thing here at Atlanta. It's just not quite as fast as I want it to be. You can hear the spotter going nuts. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can't tell me nobody noticed this in testing. Really? This is what we're doing? Nobody noticed this at all in testing. Nobody. Nobody said, you know what? That might not be right. So,
Two inside, you're
you need a little comic
three
relief
wide,
right now
you're
in
up
this
top.
game.
Three
You
wide,
need
you're
it,
up top.
like, a lot.
Three wide, two down there. Three wide, two down there.
Again,
three wide,
I'm just
two
hoping
down
we can
there.
finish the
Three
whole
wide,
race.
Two down there. Three wide, two down there. Still there.
All right, I am
Three
brake
wide,
checking
two down
on
there.
corner entry
Three wide,
because these
two down
guys are
there.
making
Three
me
wide,
even
two
more
down there.
nervous at how much they slow down on corner entry. That's really why I can't go any further forward than I have. Okay, these guys finally moved a little bit. And you can see when they move, I can do a little bit. Good job, spotter. You're killing it, my man. My man's going to need some serious therapy and drugs when this is all over with.
Three wide, two down there. Three
Because
wide,
he is
two
just
down
not
there.
enjoying
Two
himself
inside,
at
you're
all.
Three wide.
Oh, that is tight. Ooh, okay.
One left, one left. Carlo.
And he's back.
Clear, clear, clear. One left. Carlo.
Welcome back,
Still
spotter.
next to you. All right, hold your line.
Oh,
Still
goodness.
next to you. Clear all around. Got
All right,
one
so
left.
we've gotten to the front
Clear all
of this
around.
pack, this huge pack. I don't know, are we clear yet? I got so tickled about the spotter. And then all of a sudden he was back. As soon as he didn't have to worry about telling me 3 wide, 3 wide, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 again. All right, I think we're clear now. So let's go back to, once again, easily wide open as we come up to these guys. So the good news is, aerotight's a thing. As much as that makes you cringe to say that, for real. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that it's in the game, right? Alright, let's see if we can move by these guys. I mean, you would expect the 48 car to be pretty fast. I didn't see who the other car was that we've caught. Oh, the 62. Now, we would not expect him to be fast. That's the guy we want to party with.
Stay right, stay right.
Oh, he's
Clear,
back.
clear.
Our spotter's back. Oh, that says Gregson on that car. Okay, so we are going to move people around in this car. Okay, I hadn't even noticed that up until now. Because that's not who I thought was in that car. That's for sure. All right, so we're up to 17th at basically halfway through the race. Okay, that was my bad. Y'all caught me off guard again with that brake checking on corner entry. Remember, this is max difficulty. So this is as fast as these guys are going to get. Can I get to your inside? Because I would really appreciate that.
Got one right.
Because y'all are making me so nervous.
All clear. Car right.
Really tight on corner entry.
Got one right. Clear all around.
Are you sure? I don't know that I trust you that we're clear all around. All right, so now we're trying to get to this next pack, which looks like it has decidedly more cars than I remember being in this pack. So we're halfway through the race, and we're running 15th. So in 25 laps, we have passed more than half the field. And, all right, now we're starting to get some tire wear. This is what I'm talking about. All right, so I could not hold it wide open there. I had to breathe the throttle as I was sliding up the track. All right, that's good news. That's what I want. All right, you can hear me blipping the throttle just a little bit. It's another reason why that I did not want to use the cockpit camera, because you would not have heard that. You would not be able to hear the engine at all. Yeah, there we go. So I got to work that throttle a little bit now. This is... Whew, we never made it to this point, I don't think, at Darlington in any single race. So now I can get a little excited. Now we're catching these guys. They seem to have broken apart a little bit now. All right, so as of right now, they are 1.2 seconds ahead, 1.3 now. Let's see if we can run them down, or if we have just basically reached our limit. And we may have. At some point, I'm expecting to do that before we get to the front. All right, now we're close enough that we're starting to pick up a little whiff of that draft. All right, now we're getting a lot of draft. And you can see these guys are, I would say they're fighting hard, but they're really not. They're just sort of moving around. They're not really passing each other a whole lot.
Top 10. Come get me some more. 3 wide. You're
yeah,
up top. 3 wide. 2 down there.
I was down to almost
inside,
half
you're
throttle
3
there.
Wide, 3 wide.
Now,
2 down there.
Okay,
3
please
wide.
give me a
2
little
down
room
there.
here, sir.
2 inside. You're 3
I think
wide.
that's Matty
3
D,
wide.
please.
2 down there. 3 wide. You're up top. 3 wide. You're up top.
I need something that'll bring a smile to my face and some serious tire. Oh, where were you going?
You're in the top 5 with that one.
Where'd you go?
Good job. Go get me one more. Awesome job.
Wait, why
Let's
did y'all
command
go
this
pit?
thing now.
What? Y'all pitted.
All right. Yellow flag.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. Do I want to pit? Sure. Yeah, why not? I don't know what caused it. Yeah, we'll do it. All right, now there's some stuff you can actually change in this game. Why don't they allow us to do this before the race? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with anything, but here at least we can all see it. There's your grill tape, your wedge, all sorts of wonderful. I mean, there's some stuff in here that we can actually play around with. Wait a minute. Why did you not? You're not going to let me do the track bar? Wait, can I not do the track bar? I can't. Why can't I get down to that? All right, we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll play with that. All right, let's just confirm that. And we're transported magically. Okay, we're doing a pit stop. The woodpeckers are going. You can hear the woodpeckers. Oh, now we're getting our up close and personal view. Did he just grab that guy's shoe? All All right, now we get some nice aerial views. Oh, ow. This guy, yeah, that's how we dispense some justice. Apparently he doesn't like my driving. I'm not paying him enough. I'm not sure what the problem is, but he doesn't like something. All right, when are we going to restart?
Pace car is out.
19th. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't want to pass all those cars. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, no. No, no, no. We want to finish this race.
Focus here. Still a few more out front.
Work it out.
Good job. Go get me one more. Awesome job. Let's
I don't have control of the car.
Awesome job.
Oh, I do now.
Let's command
Okay.
this thing now.
Okay, that was... Oh, my goodness, we got cars spinning.
Clear,
Why don't we
clear,
have
clear.
another caution? Well, that certainly changes things now, doesn't it? I'm not restarting this race. We're too close to the end now. We're making it happen. All right, we're in 17th. Man, we were looking so good. I mean, we were catching that pack. We could have got in the top 10, maybe even the top 5 before they started pitting. Okay, so I don't see any way of knowing my fuel. I know of no additional menus that I can bring up. You know, of course, in the NASCAR Heat Series, and really, let's just forget the NASCAR Heat Series. Any racing game ever, I could find out information about my car and how much fuel I had remaining. I'm afraid to hit that pit options menu down there. I mean, of course, we know that we can change some things there. I'm afraid to hit it right now and bring it up because I'm afraid it'll make us pit. And I would prefer not to have that. All right, we're in 11th. Apparently some more guys are pitting. Maybe this is from that big mess that we had on the front stretch trying to take the green. I don't know. I'm at a loss right now with this game. I want this game to be good. Just like I mentioned at Darlington, even through all that trouble, I want this game to be good. Right now, it is anything but. This is the farthest from good that I can imagine it ever being. In fact, that's incorrect. It's way farther. They've been working on this game for 2 years, folks. 2 years. I don't know how we got here. There are some elements about this game. And look, let's just talk. Let's just talk freely here. Normally, I try to stick to the action that's on the track, but right now there is no action on the track because it's a big mess. And we're by ourselves right now. We're, 2.5 seconds ahead of Bubba Wallace, who's not even for position anyway. And we're trying to catch some people in front of us, one of which might actually be for position, but I don't know. Who knows? I kind of want there to be another caution, but then after what happened on the last one, I kind of don't. And we're running out of laps, so this has just been... Okay. I don't know why they pitted. I mean, apparently we're not running out of fuel. I didn't have a warning. Nobody told me I was running out of fuel. I can't see it on my screen. At least not anywhere that I'm aware of. So I assume it was because of tire wear and lap time fall off or something, maybe? Kind of, sort of? I don't know. I'm going with that. There was some reason why they pitted, and I'm not aware of it. So we'll just make a guess and we'll go on from there. We'll call it chaos theory and move on. But with this game right now, I honestly don't know how we got here. This close to launch, because my understanding is this is basically how we're going to launch. I say we, I have nothing to do with it, but because if I had anything to do with it, we wouldn't even be speaking of this game right now. There's no way. There's just no way. You just can't with this game right now.
Stay right.
The videos I'm doing for you guys on a
Stay
daily
high.
basis is
All right, hold your line.
I am trying to
Clear,
find
clear,
the
clear.
tracks that I think give us an opportunity to finish a race. That's what I'm doing. There are certain tracks that I have tried that immediately I just knew is like this isn't happening. There's no way we can do this. All right. Yep, I knew you were going to lift on me there. All right, so these guys are a lap down. As best I can tell, all of these guys are. I don't know how they got a lap down. Don't care at this point. All right, 41. I need to get
Stay
by
right.
you because that's just what
All right,
we do in
keep
this.
it high.
We pass in race cars.
Still next to you.
Or at least we try to.
Still next to you.
But I don't know how we
Still
got
there.
here with this game. I'm
hold your
I'm
line.
having a hard time believing
Clear all around.
that anybody has tested this game before they sent it
3 wide, 2 down there.
to
3 wide,
those of
2
us
down there.
who
3
have the
wide,
game
2
right
down
now.
there. 3 wide,
I have a
2
hard
down
time
there.
with it
3
because if
wide, 2
anybody
down
tested
there.
this game for 15 minutes, they would know how badly broken it is. Aside
Stay
from
right.
one thing,
Give me 5 more
and that's the
laps.
paint shop.
Low.
And that's the
All
one thing
clear.
that I've had
Stay
a
right.
blast
Stay
with
low.
to
Low.
this point.
Clear all around.
Everything else has been a total train wreck. And so, in these videos, I'm trying to show you guys just what the game does, for better and for worse. Mostly worse.
3 wide, you're up top. 3 wide, 2
But
down there. 2
I feel like
inside,
that's
you're
the
3
best thing
wide,
I can
3
do for
wide,
you.
2 down there.
I'm certainly
2
not telling you to
inside,
go
you're
buy
3
this
wide,
game.
all
I'm not
clear.
telling you not to buy this game. I'm not telling you either way. That's for you to decide. I'm simply trying to show you what it is, and you can decide if that's what you want. But for me, I
Got one
knew
left.
about 30
Got one
minutes
low.
into testing this game that
All right, hold your line.
had this been an actual
All
purchase,
clear.
I would have, in all likelihood, within the first hour, I would have uninstalled it, refunded it, and moved on with my life. But I love NASCAR. I love racing games
3
in
more to
general.
go.
So I'm trying to give it every opportunity. I'm trying to allow them time to fix whatever bugs they're going to be able to fix. And whatever final state this game is going to be in, let's say a month after release. We have a pretty good idea what it's going to be like at release, unless something major changes. But let's say a month after release, 2 months after release, that's where I feel like we're going to have a better idea of what they're going to be able to do with this
2 to go.
game. I have my doubts. Because the biggest issue you have right now, I feel like they can fix some of the issues with damage, and some of the glitches with that stuff. I feel like they can fix that. What I'm not sure they're going to be able to fix is the AI. This is R Factor 2 AI. And if you've ever played any R Factor 2 with any of the oval mods, you'll know this is how they behave. And it's a train wreck. And it's still a train wreck in this game after 2 years of work. So, how do I reasonably expect that in a few weeks or even a few months that they're going to correct that? I don't. I hope they do. I really hope they pull a rabbit out of the hat, and this that we're looking at right now ends up just being, part of history, and it was a weird moment in time.
Got one left.
But I've got no reason to believe that.
One left. All
So as
clear.
we finish up today's race, that's kind of where I am with this game. I want to be optimistic, but I am having a terribly difficult time believing this is going to be anything other than a complete train wreck. So how about that? We finished 11th. We were the last car on the lead lap in what can only be described as a debacle. I mean, what else can we say? Let's scroll up. I mean, who won the race? Joey Logano. Oh, Michael McDowell finished third. I mean, we got the usual suspects in the top 10. Nobody really stands out. I mean, we got Noah Gragson finished 14th. Now, that's an amazing finish for that car. I mean, in real life, if they got a 14th place finish anywhere other than the plate tracks, then the party would be real in the infield overnight. I mean, Cody Ware finished 19th. I mean, again, these are serious finishes for these teams, but we did it. I don't know how we did it. I don't even know what happened. Look at what's happened on the track right now. Are they showing me a replay of what happened during the race? Because we got cars doing donuts in the infield. Yeah, there they are. The 20, the 21, and there's the 41 going through the grass. So we got some guys that have decided to rebel against the game, I assume. I don't know. We finished the race. I'm going to be happy with that, and we are going to move on. I have no idea what track we're going to do next, but I can't wait to find out. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more NASCAR 21.